TV screens have come a long way. Today, they're ultra-thin, sharper than reality. And, let's be honest, half of us fall asleep in front of them. But the first screens? They were giant glass tubes that shot electrons at your face. So how did we get from lasers in a box to binge-watching in bed? And what was the weird mistake that made early TVs kinda radioactive? Don't worry, no homework. Just the wild, pixel-packed story of how TV screens took over the world. Back in the early 1900s, the TV screen was a glass tube full of science experiments. Inventors discovered that if you sealed a vacuum in a tube and blasted electrons across it, they could make phosphorescent glass glow. This was the cathode ray tube, or CRT. Translation? A tiny electron cannon inside a tube was literally drawing pictures with lightning. The only downside? They were huge, heavy, and dangerously good at giving you a static shock if you touched the back. Several people were in the TV race. Vladimir Zworykin, who worked at RCA and probably drank too much coffee. Philo Farnsworth, a teenage genius from Utah, who literally drew his first TV idea on a high school chalkboard. It was Farnsworth who first transmitted a moving image using a completely electronic system in 1927. No spinning discs, no weird mirrors, just good old-fashioned electromagnetic wizardry. But inventing the screen was only half the battle. These early TVs had problems. 1. The picture flickered. 2. The glass got hot. And if you sat too close, your hair might stand up from the static. Also, they were expensive. Like, we can either eat or watch a grainy version of baseball expensive. Still, by the 1940s and 50s, the TV set had become the centerpiece of the American living room. Just don't ask Grandpa to move it. Those things were like 80 pounds of glass and regret. Enter the late 20th century. Engineers were like, okay, can we stop using mini particle cannons and just use light? The answer was LCDs, liquid crystal displays. Basically, they twisted light to show images, kind of like kaleidoscopes with a PhD. Then came plasma, which looked great but overheated like a microwave full of soup. And finally, OLED. Each pixel lights up on its own. It's thinner, brighter, and can bend, like the yoga master of screens. The TV screen is no longer just a TV screen. It's your phone, your tablet, your smartwatch, your fridge, your gas pump. We've gone from families gathering around one fuzzy picture tube to watching 4K cat videos while pretending to work. And thanks to tech advances, TVs can now be thinner than your iPhone, but bigger than your wall. Screens are everywhere, and weirdly, we still sit way too close. From vacuum tubes to OLEDs, the TV screen has been re-engineered, reimagined, and redefined about a dozen times. But the goal's always been the same: bring moving light into your home and blow your mind. And if you think this was cool, just wait until we tell you about the TV tech that almost replaced screens: holograms, lasers, and maybe even smell-o-vision. Subscribe for that. You'll want to see it and smell it. Maybe.